Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is Dan DePasquale. Don't have my little webcam on over there showing me right now. I wanted to be able to show you this in full screen. So, if you miss my pretty face, you can always check out my website. Basically, what I wanted to do real quick is I have a new guy in Empower. He's actually a friend of mine. He worked with me before, and definitely wants to get into the world of online marketing. And biggest thing is you have to take action. Okay, if you're not already in Empower Network, get in with me right now. There may be a link below this video. If not, go to atlasfreedom.com and get signed up right now. But biggest thing is to take action, and Joe did that. Okay, he signed up yesterday late, wrote a blog this morning, and that's what you need to do. What I'm going to do is actually log into his account right now. I'm actually going to show you how to kind of jazz it up a little bit, make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye, and hit all the key factors that you want to hit. And nothing against Joe. It was his first one, but I told him I would do this for him. I go in and actually grade it almost. Now, if you're not signed up for this, definitely get signed up. I'm not going to put in Joe's number on here because I don't want to release that to the public. But this is David Wood, the owner of the company. He'll actually send out text alerts when there's different calls, when there's different contests, just to keep you motivated, things like that. So definitely put your cell phone in there. Now, we're going to go in to his blog that he posted here. Okay, and this NBA Finals Game 3 prediction. Okay, now, right off the bat, there's a little typo here. It's supposed to be PRE. So we're actually going to click Edit. Okay, Game 3 prediction. Okay, and it doesn't look like he misspelled it anywhere else. So what you want to do is the keyword that he's going after is Game 3 prediction. Okay, and if you look over here, he's got it as his keyword, but his score is 31.11%. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get that a lot higher. And then we're going to throw in some pictures and things like that. Okay. Very first thing, the biggest thing is more words are needed. So we'll throw some more words in there for him. You don't have an internal link to your other pages. The way to do this, okay, you always want to create a backlink to one of your other pages. You want to reference one of your other things, or you can just put a link in. Okay, since this is his first blog, there's really nothing else to reference it to. I'm just going to put in, let's see here. I'm going to select NBA. I'm going to click this link button right here. And we're just going to link it back to his homepage, powernetwork.com. Okay, and you don't have to put open link in new tab or anything. And we're just going to hit add link, and you'll see that it creates a link there. Okay, so that alone isn't going to do a whole lot to our score here, so I'm going to wait to update that. Now, one of his questions, and I get this question all the time, is what is an H1 tag, an H2 tag, and an H3 tag? And what that is a header. Okay, I'm going to go over to my Empower Network blog here real quick. And this is one I did yesterday. And the header, okay, this is your title. And then your headers, this is a header, this is a header, okay? You want to actually create kind of breaks within your article. And the search engines are going to pick up on that. It's going to show different headings with, let me see here. Okay. It's going to show different headings with your keyword in there. You definitely want to have your keyword in there. Okay, so he's got, welcome to my blog, which I'm starting to give my predictions on many sporting events. I welcome your opinions and predictions as well. My first prediction is for tonight's NBA Finals game between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, you want to have in your first sentence, now it says here you have a keyword in the first sentence, but that's just because it's counting the title. Okay, you want to have that in your first sentence. So we're going to put, thanks so much for stopping by. Well, let's see here. I'm just going to put, my friends and I were discussing our Game 3 prediction. And it doesn't have to be capitalized. I'm just doing that for tonight's NBA Finals game. Okay, we're just going to throw that in there. Okay, game 3 prediction. That's the keywords we're going after. Okay, now if you see here, my game 3 prediction is Miami Heat 95, San Antonio Spurs 87. That's great. Okay, we're actually going to use this as a header. Okay, and I use a header sometimes just to show bigger text and have it be bolded. So now this one we're actually going to unbold that because we're going to go back and bold a different keyword. But game 3 prediction, that's what we're going after. Okay, now right here, if you click that, it's going to open up the rest of your tools here. And to make a header, you're just going to select that line, and right here you're going to drop down. You're going to hit, we'll say heading 1 for that. Okay, now we added a keyword, we added a header. We're going to actually hit, well, you can't hit save draft. Before you publish, you can hit save draft and grade it, but we actually have to update this one. Okay, so it went up to 47.78. That's good. Keyword density went up slightly. That's good. They want us to have an H2 and an H3 tag. We don't have our keyword bolded, and we don't have it underlined. Sometimes it's not going to pick up that you did underline your keyword, so don't get discouraged. As long as you know that you underlined it, you're fine. So we're going to try and squeeze one in here. Let's see here. Let's take that off of italicized. All right. This is my first prediction is for tonight's NBA Finals game between the Miami Heat and San Antonio Spurs. So we're going to put my first is this game 3 prediction for tonight's NBA Finals game. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to take game 3 prediction. We're going to bold it there. We've got a header. This will give Miami Heat a 2-1 series lead and restore their home court advantage. With the current, okay. Let's see. Now I'm going to get a little creative here. I'm going to add a H2 header in here. Because he's going on here to say with the current 2-3-2 format the NBA implemented, and that's just the playoff structure. So I'm going to put how the current playoff structure affects my game 3 prediction. Okay, and then we're just going to highlight it. We're going to go to H2. And we're going to hit update. Okay, so we went up to 60%. We're getting better. Keyword density is a little higher. That's great. I like to stay like between 1 and 3%. Don't have an H3 tag. We don't have a keyword bolded, which actually, did I spell it wrong here? Game 3 prediction. That's correct, right? Let's see here. See, sometimes, as long as you know that you did it, yeah. See, it's still saying that it's not bolded. So we'll bold it again somewhere else too. But I've got to get one underlined as well. So let me see here. Home court in their favor. Essential Miami wins this game. Miami. A side note on my game 3 prediction, and we're gonna just make sure that keyword is italicized. Okay. His LeBron James stats will be 27 points on 10 for 7 shooting. Be sure to check back with me for more predictions from the series and many other games from all sports. I'll be watching tonight to see if my game 3 prediction is dead on, or if I need to be a little more, or a little less of a LeBron fan. Joe's not going to like that, but I don't like LeBron, so. And he gave me access to this, so I'm going to mess with him a little bit. We're going to hit update real quick and see where we're at. Okay, we went up a little bit, 61%, 2.33. We're good. H3 tag. Now, the biggest one that just came off as this, you've entered enough words, okay? And down here in the bottom left, it's actually going to do a word count for you. We're at 209. Realistically, you want to be about 300 to 500 words, but you'll be fine. I've done blogs that were 100 words, honestly, and they ranked still. But you want to try and create a longer article if you can. So I'm actually going to put a few more words in here. I'm going to create an H3 tag. Well, you know what? I'll just put it right here. I'll just do one right above this. And you can center your headings. You can do whatever you want. Be sure to check back. I'll just put, what's your game 3 prediction? All right. And then we're going to do a H3 tag. We're going to highlight that. And we're going to go H3. Okay. And we're going to hit update. Okay, so it's still saying our keyword isn't bolded, and it's saying that we don't have it underlined. Now I know we didn't underline one. Let me see here. Game 3 prediction. I'm just going to underline and bold that one. Try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. And we're going to hit update. Okay. Okay, so now it did recognize that it was bolded. It didn't recognize that it was underlined, but that's fine. We're at 74.44%, 2.74% density. Very, very good article. Okay. Now, I want to show you what this looks like right now. We're going to hit View Post. And when it pops up here, okay, now this is brand new, so we haven't customized anything yet for Joe. But you'll see it already looks a lot better. You've got your different headings in here. It draws, not only does it draw the reader's attention, but that's going to draw the search engine's attention, okay, because you're going after Game 3 prediction. So you've got the nice little intro here. We've got the keywords working the correct way for us. You know, the separation here. Now, the one thing that I want to add that I don't have in here is I want to add a couple images, okay? And the image is just, it's nicer for the visitor to look at. You know, it's not just a whole bunch of text, which, you know, the headings break up as well. But I'm going to show you how to actually do that real quick. And you'll see there's not a lot of words here, okay, to break up and put the images inside of. But we're going to go to Google real quick. And we're just going to look up, we'll do like a finals logo. Let's see, NBA Finals 2013. And I'm on images on Google, okay? Let me see here. There we go. All right, we'll use this one, okay? Now, what I do is you just click on that, and you're going to right-click and hit Save Image As. And just save it to your desktop. Okay. Now, we're going to go back here. Oh, that's my blog. All right. And we're going to look and just kind of figure out where we want that to show up, okay? Now, we could put it right here, you know, and we can get the text to wrap around it. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to throw it like in the first paragraph there. So we're going to go back and we're going to edit this again. Now, to do this, what we're going to do, I'm going to go like right here, okay? If you can see my cursor there. We're going to click on Add Media. Select Files. To upload, we're going to upload our file. Let it upload. Now, on the right over here, you're going to see alignment, okay? Now, I want this to be on the right side of that paragraph with the text wrapping around it, so I'm going to hit right. Full size, let's see what that looks like. We're going to hit Insert. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty good, actually. Now, I'm going to preview changes here real quick. Okay, now you see how this is kind of tight right here? We want to create a little bit of separation. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick, just so your text is a little bit off it. If you click on the picture and you hit on the Edit button, go to Advanced Settings. Right here you can actually put a border on it, which, I mean, I'll put a really thin border, just put a 1 there. And vertical space and horizontal space, that's going to give you a little bit of a cushion around that. And I usually just do 5 and 5, okay? Next thing you want to definitely do, which it's actually going to ask you to do, I'll just update that real quick. Watch what happens when I hit update now. All of a sudden we're going to get this red X again, a new one. It says your images do not have an alt tag set. Okay, and what that is, we're going to edit the picture. Right here, alternative text, it just says finals. We're going to switch that to our keyword and hit update. Okay. And another thing that I do sometimes is if you want to link to a capture page, sometimes I'll actually create a link that goes to a capture page. If you're not going to have a link on here though, if you notice the picture's highlighted right now and your link button's highlighted, so that it means there's an actual link there. Okay. Now all it's going to do is open up in a window. It's not going to be anything, so I don't actually create a link there. So I'll just delete that. But if you want to create a link to, one of your capture pages or something, that's absolutely fine. Another trick that I really should have done is I should have saved this. When I saved it to my computer, I should have saved the image as my keyword as well. So make sure you do that, but I'm not going to go back and mess with that right now. So if I hit update, you're going to see that red X disappear. Now we're up to 81, okay? Because we've got images and it recognizes that people like images. So let's see what the article looks like now. I mean, it looks okay to me. I mean, this is a little bunched up over here. But like I said, it's not that long of an article, so realistically, we just kind of got to get that image in there. I would rather see a little bit more text here maybe and squeeze it down a little bit, but it's okay. It's still going to attract the reader's attention. So we're going to do one more image here real quick. He's got a little ditty down here about LeBron, so I'm going to find a small picture of LeBron that I can throw in here just to kind of break up this paragraph. So we'll go up to LeBron James, and that's okay. All right, we're going to hit that one. Now, when I save this one, I'm going to show you. We're going to save it to my computer. I'm actually going to put Game 3 Prediction as the file name. Hit save. All right, and we're going to edit this page here. So I'm just going to hit back. And we're going to stick this right in here, okay? Right at the beginning of that paragraph, and we're actually going to have it left justified now. So same thing, we're going to go to Add Media, Upload Files, Game 3 Prediction, and let's see here. Now you can also set the alt text right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it instead of having to go back in. Remember how that red X popped up? And we're going to set it on the left, full size. No, we want it to be small. We're going to go with thumbnail, see what that looks like. All right. Let me see here. I just want to see how it looks like the finished product. Now you see we're almost at 85%. So I mean, it's very, very good article. If we could get this red X to disappear, we'd definitely be up over 90%. Like I said, sometimes the system just doesn't recognize it though. So we'll go down. Now see what I mean? Tell you what, we're going to do one more sentence here and try and push this down a little bit so this wraps underneath it and it ends our article, okay? But see how these are really tight right here? There's no cushion. We're going to go back in and create that little cushion. And I can show you what I mean. You can see a lot better example than you could on the last one. Go to Advanced Settings. I'll put a little border. I'll do 5 and 5 like I usually do. Hit Update. Update. And we'll view the post real quick. Okay, so now you've got that spacing there. Okay, much easier to look at. So we're going to add a couple more sentences in here real quick, just so I can push this down. And I want to get this paragraph to wrap. I mean, I could shrink this picture a little bit, but it's already pretty small, so I don't want to do that. All right, so side note on my Game 3 prediction is LeBron James. I'm going to put LeBron James's stats will be 27 points and 2 blocks. If you saw Game 2, you saw how amazing of a shot blocker LeBron really has become. To be able to go straight up and stop a 7-footer with a full head of steam was something to marvel at. All right. So let's see where we're at now. I mean, it pushed it down a little bit. Our keyword density dropped slightly, but we're fine. Let's see here. I'm going to add one more sentence and hopefully I can push that down. Trying to wrap up this video here. I know it's been a little long, but something to marvel at. It reminded me of watching, oh man, did I misspell his name? Mutombo. No, I spelled it right. Let me see. I'm going to put the only thing that was missing was the Mutombo shaking finger. Look it up. It's comical. Okay. So then what's your game 3 prediction? Oh, let me see here. If I had more time, I would try and reposition this image. It's kind of annoying me that where I put it, but you know, for the purposes of this, I'm just trying to show you. So we're going to go to view post. We've got an 85% score, which is great. Let's see here. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Looks good. Okay. And that is it. So we went in and jazzed it up. Looks a lot better than it did. We added some words. Now we have a very SEO-rich blog post and article. We've got some images. Everything looks good. We are good to go. So if you guys have any questions, as always, you can email me. I think it's above here. It might say don't email me. If you're not on the training section, go ahead and email me at atlasglobalnetwork@gmail.com, or you can put your comments below, you know, to let the rest of the teammates share. So that's it. I will talk to you guys soon.